Oh, maybe this is going up on YouTube, and if it is, hi YouTube. I hope you enjoy Arena Rush tonight. My goal is to do a G3 no Lushen rush. Right now I'm sitting at rank 37, and I haven't used any wings for about 9 to 10 hours, I think. My defense rate at 42% right now, and as you can see, this week I have used almost no swords at all. The big difference between this week and the past couple of weeks that are shown up there is that I had a bunch of leftover wings from doing wish refreshing a couple weeks ago, and honestly, there were so many wings left there that I just felt demotivated to do anything with my wings throughout the week. So for those of you who are new to my rushes, at this stage of the game, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for people who are 10 points or above me in arena rank. That way I can get good score out of them. If they are less than that, it's not the end of the world, but it's just not the best. We'll go ahead and get started here. See if we can start on a win. Ooh. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, that... I forgot about that. That's a huge rip, ladies and gentlemen. I completely forgot that my Triton is no longer speed tuned to the rest of this team because I sped up my Galleon. Oh, and there's gonna go... Oh! There's actually a chance. There's actually a chance. Sean B giving me the shit here. And... come through. Yeah. I agree with you. It is a great start to a YouTube video. I'm keeping it tense for the viewers. But I knew all along that I got this. Beautiful, beautiful. So before I go any further in Rush, I should probably fix that Triton so I don't make that mistake again. Because I guarantee you I will forget again. Because I mean, you could see that was the last team I used, and so I had already forgotten that I messed that up. My Triton needs to be a little bit faster than my Shield Wheel Galleon, who is sitting at 231. Wow, my Triton is really slow. Take a look. And we will go with speed. We don't need these. Do we have anything faster? That's not looking good. That's not looking good. Okay. See what Will has. So we got 20 and oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's super bad and I need that. And I guess I'm not using Triton this rush. Because 124 is not going to cut it, and even if I get a +3 speed on there to get 127, then this Galleon is still gonna go first. And I don't want to bother slowing him down right now, so I've just made this rush officially harder for myself. Hey Arcada, nice to see you. You missed me doing the crafts. I did 50 will crafts. I got a few legends, but none with an 8. So pretty dicey. You also missed my first run for arena, and almost losing because I forgot that I had messed up my Triton and Galleon speed. That is okay though, we will move onward. Let's see if we can outspeed that Tiana. Sean B still making fun of me here, definitely appreciate it. Feels good. And since... what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let Bulldozer go first, take out the Vanessa. The reason that I'm taking out the Vanessa is I don't want to deal with anything reviving. I could miss. That's also good. Wow. Well, the one nice thing is if they go ahead and they kill my Pisama, he will probably take out the Vanessa all by himself. But this is dumb. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh. So let's see if we can get a stun here on Ritesh. Beautiful. I'm actually totally okay with them taking out my Pisama. Get some defense break. I'm willing to bet that with the defense break, I can probably take out that Jean, although so far, this rush has been a complete clusterfuck of... Whoop. Alright, good. So we should be fine at this point, but... Not saying anything, just with the smiles, the Kappa smiles. You don't have to say it outwardly for me to know that you're thinking it, buddy. The funny thing is, even with all the mistakes that I make, I still end up being G2, G3 range. I think a big part of it is, specific to Arena, it's very hard for me to tilt anymore, and I just have fun with it as I play it. It's just an interesting thing for me to do. Unlike RTA, if you want to see me tilt, come watch me RTA, especially at end of season. Good grief. Alright. Let's see. Now I get my turn. And this match should be over effectively now. The only way that it could have gone wrong at that point was if the Orion decided to go nuts. Perna, when he revives, is not going to go after my Alicia, and that should clean that up, which means at this point, it's just a matter of time. Alright. I probably could toss this on auto, but I found that when I toss things on auto, screwy things happen. The AI likes to be AI, and it just ends up not being quite as fast. Alright, and it looks like we are currently G3, so I think I'm done with Rush, everybody. I think I can just sit here and should be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen if I just sit at 29. Easy clap, indeed. Alright, so taking a look at this defense, I don't want to hit this defense. I probably could take it down, but the biggest risk that I face here with my comps are the fact that if that Chiwu decides to strip everybody and Jean goes ahead and lays down the provoke, I'm going to be in for hurt. And there are easier people for me to hit. So I will go ahead and do that. So again, we're going to go ahead and look for people who are at least 10 points above me. This particular defense, really makes me want to go in with my Pung. And the main reason for that is there's no way to reset Pung. Now that Juno could go ham and stun and then Violet after she strips, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Particularly because there are 3 water units, and even though one of them's Camilla, I'm gonna easily murder something with my Pung, either the Mo or the Wusa. Probably the Wusa, unless he doesn't get defense broken here. Yeah, this is now all but one as well. Okay, I guess I will go for the Mo. That Mo had no defense on him. What you folks may notice is while I'm doing these matches and I go for my Zyros hit, I'm always watching to see where that damage goes. What I'm looking for is to see what of the enemies is taking the most damage, and somewhere in the back of my mind I'm thinking about how much HP does this monster usually have. So if I see a huge chunk come out of Mo, and I know he has a lot of HP, odds are pretty good he doesn't have very high defense, which means my Pung is going to just demolish him, which will allow for more splash damage. Oh, here we got Shaka. Ooh, Shaka changed his image. Okay, so for Shaka, I am actually going to mirror him. And with the exception of the Feng, because I do not have a Feng. Go ahead and do that for the moment. Oh, Pisama is hanging out in here. So the one thing that Shaka's defense does really poorly is handle Feng getting hit early. Because if Feng gets hit early... That's right, I need to use Leo here. If the Feng gets hit early, it will make him go first in the comp. And if he goes first in the comp, then that Raccoony is going to try to boost him instead of the Zerath. So he set himself up for unintentional abuse here. His Feng happens to be on Will, so I guess he must have learned since previously, except it looks like he's still, his Pisama is probably not on Will. So we'll go ahead and bump the Pisama, which triggers the Nemesis. Fantastic. And there. Now his Zerath did nothing. Just did nothing. Now, the only problem is I also brought the wrong unit in. I should have brought Vanessa in, not Pisama. But we can go ahead and do this. Yep. Just mistakes all over the place. Should be fine though. So now we've got it down to a nice 4v3. We're going to go ahead and work down this Raccoony. And there we go with the return hit. Makes life much easier. Man, that Raccoony has a whole lot of HP gain there. That's frustrating. Oh, thank you, Zerath. Enemy Zerath there giving me a free kill on the Feng. Really handy. So we're gonna get our Zerath moving too. Yeah, Sean B, normally I would double Lushen this, but since I am doing no Lushen G3 rushing, that is not allowed, sir. Not allowed. Go ahead and heal up here. The thing that I have to worry about is my Leo might get slaughtered here. Oh, oh, feels bad. Didn't have enough HP there to survive that, and now I've got a real problem. Because his Raccoony is faster than my Raccoony. So basically the only way I can come back here is gonna be his AI derping. Which, not great, not great. Yeah, this is not worth it. What's a good title, Sean B? Is it derping our way to G3? So it's still early enough that I'm okay with taking a risk. This is a big risk because that Chiwu could very easily strip, followed by the Pisama reset for one turn. Looks like... Oh, will Pisama? Oh, Pisama didn't do it. There he goes. You gotta love that. Ooh. Gotta love that. Not feeling great about this one. Basically, I'm too damaged. I don't have enough threat potential anymore. With that Alicia not having an attack buff to go. Yeah. Brutal. Brutal. Yes, Sean B, no Lushen G3 is possible. If I can do it tonight, it would be the second time that I've done it. But I think I have to probably be smarter about what I'm attacking and why I'm attacking. I think that is actually one of the trickiest things for me is while I'm streaming. Not that I'm trying to make excuses, but I am making excuses. Trying to think about what I'm doing and explain it takes me a little bit out of the element. Arcada also doing the no Lushen G3 rush. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. So, okay. Maybe what I need to do is just pick on defenses that are weak, like this one, and call it a day. How dare I have excuses, Sean B says. Hey man, excuses make the world go round. Oh, come on, Harmonia. Get out of here. There is no need. Don't make this take longer than it needs to. This is just a matter of time. Easy to clean up. The big problem there is the only stripper was the Orion, and Orion doing that strip and then no, excuse me, no way to reset me, just leaves me in a nice open spot. I'm gonna leave Shaka alone for the moment. Shaka's standing in my way right now. You know what, screw it. It's time, let's see if we can not make the same mistakes. Let's make some different ones. And we would go with Leo. So the problem if I Zyros Pung this, Sean B asking if I could Zyros Pung this, is that I actually have never tried to do it, but I'm pretty confident his Zerath is slower than mine. He's gonna deal like 20 something K when my Pung can't take that. He'll just die. My Zyros could, but he's not enough to pull through on the rest of this. Now, the thing is I have what, I have 2 shield sets. His skill won't reset because he's gonna move before me, dude. That Rakuni is over 300. Yeah. You know what? Let's find out what happens. Because if I can live through that Zerath blast, then this is gonna be amazing. So there goes. Let's find out how bad. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, but I only get great, great. Oh, come on. Okay, so that defense break was actually really good for me. That Pisama gave me the opportunity here. That Pisama gave me the opportunity. Go ahead and murder him. And oh, I didn't quite get. There we go. All right. So what happened there, ladies and gentlemen, is that Feng Yan defense broke my Galleon, and by defense breaking my Galleon, it forced it forced the Pisama to go murder him, but Galleon had already done his job. I would have insta-died, I would have insta-lost if we didn't kill, if Pung had died there. So that's pretty damn lucky. That is pretty damn lucky. So okay, looking at who's 10 points and above, and who I can kill, of course, because killing is the name of the game. So this comp used to be one that I would always go into with an Alicia Zyros. It's a very straightforward comp because if you get the defense break on either the Vanessa or the Harmonia, your Alicia's gonna kill one of them, and then you're gonna get a second round to go ahead and do some major damage against the Camilla. However, what I've been running into is more accuracy than what my team is built for. I probably need to go back and redo some of the accuracy pieces. But like 9 times out of 10 I'm going to get 3 of these guys, it feels like, with that defense break, and it's a risk that I'm willing to take. And it seems like this guy's defense, either I got super lucky, which honestly it could be that, or this stuff isn't ruined super amazing. Like that Camilla seemed really squishy. Usually a good Camilla that I run into for these types of defenses, I'm going to be able to do all of that, and then I'm still going to have to go at least 2 more rounds with my team to kill the Camilla. And here we have another single strip. This one actually is a better Pung comp. It's a little bit risky if the Orion goes ahead and strips and defense breaks my Pung, who is under shield will. Then that Rakan's going to murder the shit out of him. Even if he just strips, then I run the risk of our good buddy Pisama going ahead and resetting him. But we're going to go for it. Sean B says that I have now learned that Shaka is not a problem anymore. That might be true. That might be true. Still seems a little bit rough. Oh no, that was the worst. Oh, the Pisama resisted, and I killed him. So now I have to go for the Orion, because the Orion will have less defense than the Pisama, but an Orion naturally has more defense than a Pisama, and people tend to build a little into him, which means that my hit against the Camilla is just not going to be as strong. Oh, and let's not forget that I have 2 stunned units at the moment. Sean B saying that you gotta risk it sometimes. Yes you do, sir, yes you do. Don't go ham. Hey, stop it, Camilla. Alright. So, if we kill here, then we are golden. If I didn't kill there, what I ran the risk of was that Camilla just going and clearing through me. Looks like I am out of wings. We'll go get the 3 free ones. And it is 9:29, and at 9:29 I am ranked 35. In no small part to a couple fails that I had. I should not do that. Ugh. So, with the Amduat here, this is a target that I would love to use my Triton on, but since we found out earlier that my Triton is not speed tuned correctly right now, I'm going to go ahead and give that a hard pass at the moment. Taking a look at who is 10 above, we've got SSJ Warrior here. This comp is going to likely have that Tiana move first into the resist. The kill potential is really low here, so it's not actually one I'm super worried about. I kind of wonder if I can take out this fun comp for it. Let's try it. So this fun comp that you are seeing here is, of course, my new The Bay comp. So far, looking great. And let's go ahead and... So the problem with my The Bay is that I do not have a lot of skills on him right now. I should be more careful with this, but I think we're probably okay. Excellent, doing amazing damage. Jean being great. Oh no, they got my lure. And of course they slept my Tiana. Basically everything that could go wrong here just went wrong, because now there's like no way for me to come back from that. Yeah, those procs were pretty brutal. And just to make a quick point of things, my Tiana is running 91% resistance, and she still got mauled. So let's go with the more standard of this comp. Sean B saying stupid Jean. Jean just got nerfed. Whatever. Alright, so my Tiana did a good job of resisting Vanessa and then immediately got provoked. Oh, and she got stunned. Super good. Now on the upside, I was able to sleep the Jean. On the downside, my Tiana is about to bite the dirt because that Vanessa, of all things, is going nuts. Oof. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I actually have a chance now, courtesy of that defense break. Oh, and Jean just being super fantastic. Makes it all the harder. It is good that I got the Zyros proc out, and that's even better, but I need to get... This is super rough. I have no defense break that I'm going to get here, and it's my last attack buff, so I'll go ahead and try and whittle that Triana down. That should... does not take care of the Vanessa. Man, that is brutal. That is brutal. And that Triana revive is now back up. This is done. Oof. Alright, so at that point I am feeding that comp, so I should not do that. This comp is super duper low threat. Vanessa, Perna... Now, it's not good to pung this because Perna could just go ham, but if Perna goes ham on my Tiana, we should still be okay. They should move. quickly enough that I run into a situation where everybody goes, and then I get to go. And it was even better than that, because he did not actually do anything to my Tiana, which means now I get a free Zyros into Alicia, and whatever Alicia doesn't kill with her S3, she will probably get with her S2. Unless, of course, Triana does that, but that's totally fine. My Tiana is going to go soon after, and it'll be okay. Since we know that that guy has a free win for us, if I see him again... Oh no! I bought the wrong thing. If I see him again, I am just going to murder him. Take a look here. Oof. So bad, that feeding. Dropped me to 48. Really not good. Really not good. But look, we've got another free win team, so we will take it. Oh, did she mess up my speed tuning? Oh, she messed up the speed tuning. Thankfully not for Alicia, but still super frustrating. And yet, everybody still dies. Oop. Already established. I can't hit claw right now. So this guy... This is also risky for me to pung, but I'm going to go for it anyway. The reason that it's risky should be pretty straightforward. That Triton's going to outspeed, and then Pisama can go ahead and do his thing. Triton... Thank you, Triton. I just got the win. Thank you, Triton. Okay. Go ahead and take Triton out now. Spread that damage love. The beautiful thing here is, unless... There we go. So, what could have happened is, the Beastmon could have gone a couple times and done meditate. And if he meditates that Lich, I've got a problem, but otherwise, because my team is as slow as it is, that Lich is going to only be able to heal up once, and then be dead. Let's see... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Heaven's Royalty has attacked me, and has lost. Not that I'm going to talk trash about that, because he definitely beat me last rush, so... I think as folks change runes around and try slightly different things, it just creates opportunities. Let's see... I'm gonna go ahead and risk this one with the Alicia comp. The risk... Tiana's gonna go... do I want to deal with that Pisama? Because here's where the problem is. That Tiana goes before me because it's fast, as well as having the 33% speed lead, followed by Pisama if it's well speed tuned, which it should be at this rank, followed by Perna murdering my poor Tiana, or if my Zyros is low enough, he'll murder my Zyros, and if he doesn't, that Camilla will come in and do it. So we will go ahead and let's see if there are some easier folks to hit on here. This one is a little risky only because that Iris could very well be faster than my Tiana since they've got a speed lead with it. Also, my Tiana is only 146. We'll go ahead and skip that. I see in the chat I am being asked about raiding by Sushi AV. Sushi, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stay up after Rush, but potentially. Alright, so this is not a great start. What really sucks about this is I don't think I'm going to get that Visa Chell. Let's find out. Oh, I just did, but I didn't do enough damage to... yeah, so now we've got a problem. Because that late Lich didn't take enough damage which means if I do North Star here, I run the risk of triggering it and then only having one opportunity to strip versus just straight up stripping it. So we'll get rid of this guy. And let's see. Oh, wow, that's really lucky. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So let's see if I can trigger it here. That way my North Star has as much chance to double strip. Strip. Oh, it does not. So now I'm just trying to stun him so he doesn't hung S3 onto him, which should should wrap it up. So I almost misclicked there, and that would have been horrible. That would have been the end of this. Alright. So continuing to move down this list, looking for easy targets. So this is tricky. If I miss a bunch of resets, then I'm going to run into problems here, but if I get my resets, particularly on that aerial, then we are good. It's really the aerial that's the problem here. Or if I miss all my defense breaks. So now we'll pay attention to Triana as well as Halfus, and we'll see where I get the resets and how much damage I do. I was able to reset Triana, and it looks like she took substantially more damage, so we'll go ahead and we'll nuke her down. Great. Go ahead, push the attack bar back with Galleon because the defense break is not reliable enough with the chance that I have to actually crit. Good job, Camilla. Keep yourself alive a little longer. Stall me out. Actually, while I'm remembering, I'm going to get out of this public channel. And where I go, 3879 is where I tend to be. And I don't want to be in a public channel. By all means, feel free to look me up there. Anybody. I just get out of the public channels because I feel like sometimes people send things which slow the game down, and you can't have any of that while you're rushing. And it looks like I am also starting to lose a little bit of rank, so probably going to need to focus a bit more here. Okay. Moving forward with this one, we are hoping to get the reset on Harmonia. Looks like we got defense break on both Halfus and Orion, so we'll pick on one of them. Ooh, we will go with Halfus. And there we go. Wrapped up. Okay, I'm at 38 right now. Not the most amazing, but not the worst. I kind of want to risk using this comp. Let's go for it. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bulldozer on Tiana. That's for two reasons. It could be a copper trap. Also, I want to use my copper to get rid of the Halfus. Cool. Now we will hopefully apply glance. Oh, stun. Even better. And now we should get rid of the Halfus. Would have been really nice to get the slow there. Did increase the cooldown of the Perna. Didn't kill him in time. Goon, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. We are carrying on with our no Lushen G3 attempt. So far, not doing too shabby. And break, nope. No, maybe reset. Or, you know, we just stun and make that an easy finish. Okay, so it looks like I'm back in G3, which means, yep, people have lost to me. People have lost to me. That is fantastic. That is a 9 jump due to a couple losses to me. So we are now G3, ladies and gentlemen, with 16 minutes to go. Actually, I should see who hit me and what they hit me with. See if there's anything that I want to go pick on. So far, I don't want to touch any of these with the 10-foot pole. And I'm sorry, I'm just kind of moving through them quickly because I just need to make sure that I do get some more attacks in. I'd like to do probably one more refresh. But we'll see if that's possible. It should be. I've got enough time. So this comp, if I remember right, Ryujin has a deceptively low HP Halphus, which really hoses me. I think last week I ran into that a couple times and it was not great. So let's see what. So the point here is Bernard goes first, followed by Chiwu. Theoretically by Rakan? No, I guess Triana would go followed by Rakan. So Triana then puts immunity up, and Rakan is gonna go after. Do I want to actually go for this? I think we'll let this one pass. But I will say that I have not seen a G2, G3 Bernard on defense, I think, ever. At least since I've been up at this rank, so that's kind of neat seeing something different. Let's see. We have 13 seconds till this board will refresh for us. I could just close the app out. I won't at this point because it's too close, but that is a totally viable option for getting that board to refresh earlier. So when in doubt, just go buy some things, spend that mana. Refresh here. Looks like we've got a lot of the same folks. Let's do this. It's funny, because that's not Tiana, I have a whole lot less fear of it. And speaking of this Triton here, I don't know why, it's just kind of how I look at it. Ugh, that is annoying. Leave him alone. Okay, so we're gonna try and take out Ritesh. I'm not doing enough damage. Man, that is a bummer. This is not good. And he comes back. So this should cause my Pisama to come back, which will kill his Pisama. Oh, that's right, his Pisama had already come back from his cooldown problem. That means that is a lost battle. Oof. That's rough. That is rough. Dr. Doof, you take the best of me this time. What is Foxy running? Good grief. This is an old school defense. High resist. Lots of BS. Let's see if we can pung this. Alright, so go ahead and we take that. The question will be, oh, beautiful. Oh, that's super dumb. That's super dumb that his Triana got to go twice there. Oh, and I don't kill it now. Ah. Let's try an S2 over here. Nope. I mean, so now this team is doing exactly what it's supposed to. His Rina is going to stall me for a bit. We're gonna leave that shield up. There's no point in taking it down right now. I don't have anything damage-wise that's gonna do it. And now I definitely don't want to do it trying to get a defense break up. So we're hoping... Oh, we still don't have a defense break up. Feels bad. Oh. Okay. So now that we have that up, we should be okay. That basically stops Rena from being able to put up her passive. We are just trying to nuke her down. And she has a lot of HP, so it is taking long. But it will be successful. So there's that. But I would say when it comes to a stalling defense, that was successful. That took me at least a minute to clear it. Looking here, we have the farm defense. This defense was really popular, I want to say, at like middle of 2018. And it's a large part of why I built my cleaving defenses, because I realized that it was just cleave food. Let's see what we get here. Oh, Perna got the revive. I'm not going to do 27k here. Oh, and the additional turns. Good grief. Oh, come on. Oh, that's super frustrating. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So now, I mean, I can do this, but... Yep, there she goes with that. This Triana is now a huge problem for me because I can't kill her for a couple more turns. She's gonna keep healing up. And that Perna has a high chance of killing my poor Zyros before he can get his skill up as well. Oh my gosh, those violent procs. Sick. Sick. Let's see if we can get the Perna. The multi-hits here. Okay, good. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like, this is just nutty how many turns this Triana is getting. Sometimes you just gotta let it go and say, this game does not want you to win. But like, she has violent procced way too many turns. Way too many. Asking, when you hit my idea earlier, what did I do? No idea, to be honest with you. No idea. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move back over to a pung on this and see if we can't murder it. And that is just nutty how many times that Triana went. Just nutty. Okay, looks like this time we will go ahead and get it. And the game trying to give him a chance here. But there's no way that lone Triana ends up taking this 4-man down. It's just not gonna happen. But the bummer of that is that it does put me outside of G3. Okay, we're gonna move back to traditional here, and we're gonna run the risk of that Iris. Oh no! Wow. Now we got super lucky there that the Iris wasn't able to get anything else. But wow. The poor Tiana. That is nutty. Okay. And I apologize, I'm not talking through these defenses as much as I normally would. I am really trying to get myself into that G3 spot. I'm gonna go ahead and pung this. There's only one fire threat. The question will be, do I get the defense break and or the reset? Oh, that's even better. That is even better, because now I get the free removal of that with my Tiana. Oh, and I got a bunch of defense breaks, so do I reset Triana? Looks like I do. And there we go, that should clean it up. Man, that was really nice. See if he's attacked me at all. No, he has not. Okay, I will not hit my guildies. My guildies are always allowed to hit me. I just have a thing for not wanting to hit them during rush. And really, anybody's allowed to hit me during rush. I know some folks are really concerned about making sure that they don't, you know, they ask people not to hit them, but that's not me. So, okay, for this one, we should be okay, as long as I don't get cut. And now the question will be, did I reset the aerial? I didn't actually pay attention. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no. That's really bad. I mean, it's not end of the world bad, but it is pretty bad. We need to make sure we get that Rakan killed. And we'll go ahead and kill out. There we go. So this is, again, a fight that I'll win. It just takes longer than I wanted it to because I didn't reset the aerial. That's fine. Let's see if I can get a reset now. Or a stun. No stun. This will be fine. This kills it. Looks like we have about 5 minutes left of the rush. I'm gonna need to take some AD wins. If I start taking AD losses, I'm not gonna make it. There's so many things that I would hit if we weren't in rush, and since we are, I gotta be way more careful. We got another Nagong comp here. This Nagong is speed tuned properly. By speed tuned properly, I mean that it's slow. Excuse me. As you guys saw in the previous Nagong comp, that Nagong was way too fast, and because of that, I ended up mulching him. Uh-oh. If I didn't reset that Nagong, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt here. That is a world of hurt. Go ahead and do that. Bring him back. Okay. We need to do the same here. And now, let's see, gotta get rid of the beta. Beautiful. So the shitty thing is gonna be that Halphus, because I don't have a good way of killing him immediately. He's gonna do that. Ah. So now he gets free stealing of health over me. The only reason that I don't go ahead and reset him at this point is because he's gonna be over 50%. I didn't have anything that I could hit him with. Let's see. See if I can do this. Let's see if this gets him. So this does not. That is okay. We're gonna go ahead and reset his skills ideally. And he should be below the 50% now, which means it'll take a second, but we should be okay. It is a bummer though that we didn't do it with a defense break on just a little bit earlier. Would have cleared it up 3 or 4 moves earlier. We've got 2 minutes left. Oh, and I dropped to 46. That is rough. And really this is coming back to a couple of those losses that I had earlier where I was just being kind of flippant with it. Right now I'm just looking for whomever I can hit. Let's see. Go ahead and give this a shot. That's fine. Don't really care. Whoa, whoa! That was a crazy amount of turns from that Molong. Good grief. Alright, go ahead and do our zap. and clean up. Looks like I'm gonna get one more attack in, maybe two. So let's see, neither of those look great. I don't even know what this is, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Because I don't have time to really think about it. And at this point, oh, of course, he gets the stun on the Tiana. Of all of the ones that he gets the stun on. Oh, and he's gonna mess up my speed tuning now. Wow, that is just not good. It's fine. Now I get to go. We'll go ahead and kill those two. Yeah, man, he messed up all of my speed tuning there really badly. And now it's 10. I'll go ahead and toss this on auto. You can see my game lagged a little bit there. I feel like at 10 o'clock something happens where the game just gets tossed into lag a little bit. Pretty consistently for me. But it looks like I did not get G3. This is probably G2. It's possible I could have been hit a bunch at the end and lost and not even get G2. We'll find out. Let's do a rank check. Nah. Like, the only reason that I stay in this is because it's not officially 10:01 there. Yeah, that is a bummer. Okay, so now it is safe for me to leave that. Arena results being tallied. And that'll be that rush. Oh, did Yoda get a G3? Oh, good job, Yoda. Good job. Alright, and you know, I don't think I'm gonna keep streaming tonight just because I am super duper tired. Got a big day ahead. Tomorrow I will be streaming though again at 1 p.m. EST. And I'm gonna do some Summoner's War. We'll have a bunch of the 2 craft boxes, some World Boss, Guild War, maybe Siege, we'll see. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Arcade, yep, next time indeed. Goon, thank you for stopping by, nice to see you. I hope everyone has a good one, and I'm gonna send you guys all over to... Anybody streaming right now? Who do I want to send you to? There is not right now, so I'll just go ahead and say thanks again everybody, have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.